probably has some people, including Barrhaven West Councillor David Hill, excited in the Barrhaven area, a new interchange for Highway 416 to connect the Barrhaven community. Good morning to you, David.
Hey, good morning.
I can hear you. I've got the right headphones on.
Perfect. I'm glad you do. So do I.
Excellent. So I lived in Barrhaven for a lot of years, and I went, oh yeah, Barnsdale. I know Barnsdale, which is where the interchange is supposed to be. And then I thought, do I know Barnsdale? I'm trying to picture it. I'm looking at a map. So I'm going to get you to...
You were up in Old Barrhaven, right? Up on the north side by Fallowfield?
I've done both. We lived in Old Barrhaven, lived in Stonebridge as well. So I should know Barrhaven pretty well, but I still had to look at a map and then to kind of place it. This would be, I'll get you to describe it, but as I would interpret it, it's one between where you get off the 416 in Manotick or where you get off the 416 in Fallowfield, right?
Yeah,
sort of in
between Bankfield and in between Fallowfield,
okay.
Because as you would know, and Stonebridge is a big component of this. Stonebridge and Half Moon Bay right now. If you live south of the Jock River and north of Barnsdale and in Barrhaven, it's a challenge to get onto the highway, and so this is a game changer. We've been growing so quickly with residential development down there, and it really has outpaced our infrastructure requirements, and so this is good. This has been something that a lot of people have been advocating and working hard on for years. Back from when Jan Harder was in this role, and with Lisa MacLeod at the provincial level, and then our mayor and city manager and city staff have been working closely with the province for years to try and figure this out. And the city leaned as far as they could within their jurisdiction to get the environmental assessments and to get the proper analysis of the right place for this to be installed. And then it became a provincial issue, and we're really fortunate to see that it's in this year's budget.
Because it really can be a nightmare for commuters to get out of Barrhaven at times. And I guess there's a few things that have gone on. First of all, the growth that you mentioned, which is wonderful. A lot of people have wanted to move to Barrhaven over the years, and it's sprung up in terms of both residences and businesses. And then, I think there was a hope for quite a long period of time that light rail was going to happen, that we were part of the plan for that. And then Barrhaven was removed from that plan. So the public transit is maybe a little bit more limited than to some neighborhoods. And then you have the 416 that's going kind of right by, but you just can't get on it. So if you're actually driving from Stonebridge to that Fallowfield entrance to the 416, that can take you 15 minutes, even when it's not really rush hour.
Absolutely. And, not just for the residents who this is going to be a huge game changer for, but this is going to unlock economic opportunity along that Borsacane road that kind of parallels the 416. It's going to allow opportunity for, commercial vehicles to get in there who are, going from warehouses down in the Greater Toronto area that are coming up to try and feed economic opportunities out here in South Ottawa. So that's going to be fantastic. But also we have the Fire Station 47 down at Greenbank and Cambrian Road, which in the absence of that interchange, they are unable to get to the 416 to provide service to car accidents and that type of situation. So this is going to, shave, 5 to 10 minutes off of the emergency response time for those folks, which, in some cases could be a game changer. So, for a lot of reasons, this is a really important investment, and I'm just really, I'm so grateful to everybody that's worked so hard on this, and I'm looking forward to helping get into the implementation phase.
Does it help to reroute some trucks out of the community as well?
Oh, hugely. This is going to change so many of those traffic patterns. A lot of the people that don't want to do local, but they want to commute to downtown or commute out to Canada or to get to other places, those people will be able to now leverage the underused 416 highway, and that's going to clean up a lot of the traffic patterns in the actual Barrhaven for local folks that are driving around. I think it's going to really make a difference.
All right, let's talk about the implementation phase, because that initial agreement in 2022, now this announcement here in the 2024 budget, when will it actually be built and open to traffic?
So I think the phase we're going to get into now is the transition into doing the detailed design and then get into the actual shovels into the ground. I don't know the exact timeline that's going to happen, but that's certainly the next phase we're going to get into is spending some of that money to get the right engineering done so that we can build it. But the city has moved forward. I've seen a number of very detailed environmental assessments on this with the proposals, and so I don't suspect that it's going to take that long to transition that. I don't know the exact dates right now, but certainly I'll keep my fingers on the pulse of that.
So a year, 5 years, 10 years?
Or definitely less than 5 and 10, but I don't know exactly when we're going to see a shovel, but I would say, a year or two is fair.
Okay. Just before I let you go, has Barrhaven peaked in terms of growth?
Oh no, we haven't. We're one of the fastest growing communities in Canada. We still have a number of parcels that are in the development process. We didn't gain any additional expansion lands in the last OP official plan process, but certainly the parcels that are in development are growing. And certainly, we have one development down at Barnsdale and Greenbank, south of Stonebridge, with several thousand houses that are going to be going in over several years. And access and infrastructure was the number one complaint that I heard from everybody that came to talk about that new development. And so certainly this is going to allow those developments to continue to grow. And then, as we see the continued growth of Barrhaven, it's going to start transitioning into vertical development along the transit line. So we're going to see a civic center in the downtown of Barrhaven, which is kind of located, just north of the Jock River, and in between the commercial structures, where the Walmart and the Cineplex are. And you're going to see some additional towers in that area as well. We've already seen a couple with the Lapine Tower and the Waterford Grand. And so Barrhaven continues to grow, and we just need to make sure that it's a balanced growth so that we have the infrastructure and all the other amenities and resources that are needed to make the community safe and, a good place for people to live, work, and play.
All right, David, thank you very much. A good news announcement in the budget. We like that. Appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you very much, Patricia. Have a great day.
Barrhaven West Councillor David Hill on the new interchange that will go up at Barnsdale at Highway 416, giving another entrance and exit route for people moving in and out of the Barrhaven community.